Do ferns have flowers? Have you ever wandered through a lush forest and wondered about the plants around you? One question that often comes up is whether ferns have flowers. Let's take a closer look at these fascinating plants. Ferns are ancient plants that have been around for millions of years, long before flowering plants appeared. And like flowering plants, ferns do not produce flowers. Instead, they reproduce through spores. When you visit parks and campgrounds, you will likely notice the unique fronds of ferns. These leafy green structures unfurl from tight spirals known as fiddleheads. On the undersides of these fronds, you can find clusters of spore cases called sori. These sori releases tiny, dust-like spores into the air, which is how ferns reproduce. While true ferns do not have flowers, some plants with fern-like leaves are sometimes called flowering ferns. For example, certain perennials in the Osmunda genus may produce blooms that resemble trumpets. However, these are not true ferns. You might see these flowering lookalikes in park gardens or landscaped areas of campgrounds because of their ornamental appeal. For those interested in nature photography, ferns provide excellent subjects. In spring, focus on capturing the delicate fiddleheads as they emerge. The intricate patterns of sori can also make for stunning photographs. If you are in a shaded area, consider using a macro lens to capture the fine details of the spores or the texture of the fronds. Since true ferns do not have flowers, their life cycle based on spores tells a unique story. This is especially interesting in rainforests or along shaded trails where ferns thrive. If you hear someone mention fern flowers, it might be due to folklore or confusion with other plants. In parks, you will often find signs that label different species. Encourage fellow nature enthusiasts to check these signs or use plant identification apps. This helps ensure accurate documentation of the diverse plant life while appreciating the role of ferns as non-flowering, shade-tolerant plants in woodland ecosystems. So, the next time you are out camping or exploring a park, take a moment to admire the beauty of ferns and their unique way of life.